Good afternoon and welcome to your Friday Extra. My name is Michael Brady, the chair of the Legislative Committee for the Bronx Chamber of Commerce, and I'm coming to you live from the South Bronx Business Lab at 11 Bruckner Boulevard, offering free incubation space for any South Bronx business, powered by the Third Avenue bid. Today we're coming to you to share some of our thoughts on the New York State budget that was recently passed this past weekend, and other legislative priorities that the Chamber has been taking on in Albany. As you know, the New York State's budget was passed over the weekend. We found that information out at the New York State Caucus. Lisa Soren, the president of the Bronx Chamber, and I went up this past weekend to ensure that the Bronx Chamber members' agenda were met. In the New York State budget, we had record investments in healthcare, education, small business development, housing, infrastructure, and the environment. In addition to these record-breaking investments, we also see an increase in state reserves to 15% of the state operating funds spending, and we hope to reach that reserve number by 2025. In addition to those items in the New York State budget, the budget also sought to strengthen public safety and government ethics. This happened during with the reform of some of the bail reform issues and also JCOPE. Just to give you a couple high-level lines for your information, and we'll go through them right now, but look at the link below and you'll see a full breakdown of all the governor's budget priorities. So in terms of investment, we're seeing a rebuilding of our healthcare system and providing more healthcare for more New Yorkers. This is a $20 billion investment in the healthcare system. Additionally, we're building an educational system for the future with a $31.5 billion investment in the education system for school year 2023. Thanks to our friends in the federal government, New York State is receiving a large portion of infrastructure funding. We are poised for $32.8 billion in transportation investments in the next fiscal year. This will be in addition to any of the citywide investments that are seen and outlined in the federal stimulus packages that were associated with COVID-19. Speaking of COVID-19 and our recovery, the New York State budget is investing a significant amount of resources into small business development and development dollars for property owners. This includes $800 million in state funds for the Emergency Rental Assistance Program, ERAP, which has so far paid out $2.1 billion and supports more than 160,000 New Yorkers. Additionally, there'll be $800 million for hospitals still experiencing financial distress from COVID-19, $250 million in utility arrear assistance, $125 million in homeowner and landlord assistance, and $25 million in other one-time, non-recurring investments. In addition to this, there will be small business resources that are made available through the Empire State Development for businesses that were shut out of PPP, EIDL, and other citywide investments. In all, the budget is probably one of the largest and most historic that we've ever seen. For more detailed information, please visit the link below, and you'll see them there. We look forward to working with our legislative partners as we continue to work to build a better Bronx.
Thank you, Michael. We appreciate your leadership and this comprehensive legislative update. My name is Sarah, and here's the rest of your Bronx business and community news update for April 15th. The Bronx Chamber would like to recognize some exciting news regarding two of our executive board members. This past Tuesday, the Chamber joined Liz Newmark, along with Borough President Vanessa Gibson and numerous business and community leaders, to celebrate the opening of May Cafe. This new plant-based cafe is located at the Third Avenue headquarters of Liz's woman-owned catering and events powerhouse called Great Performances. And in addition to bringing more delicious, healthy vegan fare to the South Bronx, they also sell beautiful plants as decor. Next month, board member Sandra Erickson, owner of Sandra Erickson Real Estate, is being honored on May 18th by our member Visions at their Bronx Westchester annual awards event. Proceeds will be used to support Vision's free programs for the blind and visually impaired in the Bronx and Westchester. Visit visionsvcb.org for the full details and to show your support. It's been a busy week at the Chamber, but that's how we roll. More on this week's activity. This past Monday, our new restaurant outreach fellow Miguel joined Avenue NYC program manager Tony at the NYC Hospitality Alliance State of the Industry seminar event to connect and learn about the latest issues and trends impacting the restaurant and nightlife industry as a result of the COVID-19 crisis. Tuesday, along with colleagues from the 5 Borough Chamber Alliance, Bronx Chamber President Lisa Soren attended a luncheon hosted by representatives from the Quebec government to learn about their local arts and workforce development investment initiatives in New York City. We also had perfect weather on Tuesday for our smashingly successful Spring into Networking rooftop mixer, hosted by Roses at Park Restaurant and the Wingate Haven Park Hotel in the South Bronx. If you missed out, be sure to get your tickets for our next networking event, the Earth Day Breakfast at the Bronx Zoo on April 21st. After that, we're co-hosting a financial assistance webinar with NYC Small Business Services on April 26th on how to apply for loans and grants for small businesses. Also on the 26th, you do not want to miss our in-person workshop, The Bronx Means Business with BronxNet Media Training. Here you'll get valuable hands-on support to refine your business story, pitch to the media, and get comfortable on camera, led by our board member, Michael Maxnavi, and Bronx Talk host, Gary Axelbank. Rounding out April, on the 28th, Empire Blue Cross Blue Shield will be hosting a virtual small business expo where you can hear from small e-commerce businesses about selling online and how to access key resources from the Chamber and its partners to do the same for your business. And now a sneak peek into May. Bronx Week is back. This year it'll be on May 5th to the 15th. So stay tuned for further announcements regarding events co-hosted by the Chamber and its partners during that time. What we've got for you thus far, on May 10th, our board member Leslie Chirazi of CMIT Solutions will be hosting an in-person cybersecurity breakfast workshop to help small businesses protect their and their customers' data from online attacks. Then on May 12th, we'll be hosting our next evening networking mixer at the wonderfully unique, historic Huntington Free Library and Reading Room in Westchester Square. Visit our webpage, business.bronxchamber.org/events for our full events calendar, which is updated weekly and has all the details and registration links you will need. That's it for this week's Friday Extra. We'd like to wish all who celebrate a happy Passover and a happy Easter. Thanks for watching.